Coming back from New York, had the opportunity to go up there with the Strength in Numbers group. My main man, John Tobias, doing a terrific job. I'm on the board with this group. And if you're first time watching, Strength in Numbers gets underrepresented kids, minorities in the mix to work in pro sports, because a lot of times you think of, who are the minorities working in sports? Well, they're the ones that were the former athletes, right? We're trying to make everyone realize that there's opportunities for you. And you take these young kids to Major League Baseball, to the headquarters, to the NBA headquarters. They took them to NBC. This is all New York City. They were at Columbia. I got to speak to them about what play-by-play is like and how you need people like stats guys and spotters, and just how there's roles there's so many roles that's, so many young people period don't know about, but certainly the course of history has proven that minorities certainly have not been afforded the access to a lot of these. So that's the mission of Strength in Numbers. Check it out online, Strength in Numeros. So one of the things we did was we went to NBA headquarters. And, the Caitlin Clark situation moves the meter a lot, right? Everywhere. And you would think if you go on however you consume your news, social media, any place you get news, right? The Caitlin Clark news is often like hyperbolic, and it comes with like a sensational message. We certainly are guilty of that here from time to time because I do find it super interesting. But lest anyone think that they're over at the league office and there's some kind of fire drill and panic as they try to figure out how they're going to improve like the referees in the WNBA, or how they're going to keep, players from duking it out and Robert Griffin from getting involved, and talking about Angel Reese, and now Caitlin Clark is hurt and players aren't, respecting her. All that noise, like having worked for pro organizations for 8 years of my life, I was brought back to that situation. Being inside a lot of those rooms when front office folks are talking about the state of the franchise, or in this case, the state of the league. And there was one basketball operations guy who I spoke with about, the officials in the WNBA. And it's like, look, they're working on it. It's not like, and they're measured in their approach to fix it. But we have this idea, because we push it here too, because again, it's interesting and people like to consume it. I like to consume it, probably because I'm a moron, okay? But I enjoy it. So like, they don't care. They enjoy, they love that we're consuming it, and they want to make, it's not like they don't care about their fans. They want to make the league better, but like, they're like, yeah, life is good, right? Like, people are talking about our league. We love the rivalries, in the healthy sense of the rivalries. How about this for a story that is not Caitlin Clark related? Well, maybe it is actually. See, that's me missing the point. I might get yelled at. But think about this, okay? The Golden State Valkyries, right? For those of you who don't know, which if you don't, I'm not judging. They're the new WNBA team in San Francisco, in the Bay Area. Their season tickets right now, okay? If they were to be thrown in the mix with NBA teams, okay, they would rank 17th. Now, of course, Caitlin Clark was responsible for for adding juice to women's basketball. But like, that right there is an example and a testament to the real growth of the sport and the league. Right? It's happening, man. And it's happening with Caitlin Clark, and she is essential. But at the same time, there's a lot of evidence to support the fact that the league is growing in many ways, and not just down Caitlin Clark Street. And I think that was pretty cool to be able to glean that. And it wasn't like any kind of PR pitch. I having worked in the NBA, I had some relationships, you just chat with some people, and it was revealing. And it was just a reminder for me that like, and it was a little kind of humbling, because I do this every day, right? Like, I think this is important. It's my life. It is important. And there's a lot of compelling stuff that I think I can share with you guys. But like, they're doing just fine. You know, you go on YouTube, you go on social media, everybody's like, this is horrible, that's horrible, fix this. You go to the NBA league office and they're like, okay, how can we fix this? Let's work on that. Okay, let's meet about that. Okay, let's improve. So like, it is nice to know that like, we are the idiots that react, and the people that are in charge are doing a really good job of staying measured and looking to add quality to a league that is exploding. And so that was a lot of fun.